Hi guys, thank you for joining us once more in our YouTube channel. This is Petros Farms, a farm that transforms lives, families and communities. I am Youngman Soseipiribo, the Senior Pen Supervisor of Petros Farm and your #1 animal scientist. Yes, today I want to take you guys through the exciting journey, yes, the daily life of a Senior Pen Supervisor. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Hello guys, actually I've seen my first pen, though I was expecting.
It's been long.
Welcome back guys. Now before I take you through the exciting journey of the life of a Senior Pen Supervisor, I would like to let you know what it means to be a pen supervisor. Now over here at Petros Farms, we have 3 pen. Pen 1, a 10,000 capacity pen. Pen 2, 14,000 capacity. And pen 3, about 20,000 capacity pen. So a pen supervisor is someone who is assigned to take care of activities in a particular pen, either pen 1, pen 2 or pen 3. Now the personnel, the equipment and the flock is being taken care of by this person. But a senior pen supervisor is one who manages, organizes the activities of every other pen. Now, not just the pen alone, but also collaborate with other departments like the feed mill department, the inventory, the front desk, the office manager to ensure that everything runs smoothly. Now, hearing this, you might think the senior pen supervisor is the farm manager. No, the senior pen supervisor is not the farm manager. They are two different things. So for that reason, I would like to take you guys through the activities of a senior pen supervisor. So as a senior pen supervisor, first of all, I wake up by 6 a.m. in the morning. So dress up, then go outside to ensure that the guys are in their pen. Those are working on that day are in the pen by that 6 a.m. because we resume work by 6 so as to feed the birds early. So after ensuring that the guys are available and are in their pen, the next thing is to see if all the pen lights are on. If the lights are not on, then I'm aware that the inverter is down. So if the inverter is down, I have to put on the gen to ensure that we have lights in the pen since we turn on our lights by 6 a.m. So after that, I go into the pen to ensure that these guys are carrying out the activities that they ought to do, the morning routine, which is 1, to flush the water lines for about 10 to 15 minutes or even 20 minutes or thereabouts. Then the next thing is to feed. After feeding the birds, the designated amount of feed for each tier and each row, I also ensure that these guys are carrying out the cleaning activities for days where we have serious cleaning, mostly Mondays to Wednesdays. Yes, that they are carrying out cleaning activity, that of cleaning of the water lines, the feeding trough, the air collectors, then sweeping of the floors. Then I supervise the carrying of feed into the pen because we tend to carry our feed into the pen in the morning for their second feeding and the next morning feeding. We feed our birds twice. We've discussed that in our video. We feed our birds twice, which is by 6 in the morning, where we give them the 40% ration, and 4 p.m. where we give them the evening, the 60% ration. Now, once they are done with their morning routine, the guys are allowed to go out to go and rest. Also, in that medium, I can go and rest too. Then we check the birds at intervals, every 2 hours, going to check our birds. The next thing is, by 11, we are expected to be in the pen again to start picking the eggs, which is the first production. Then moving the eggs between 11 to 12, we are done picking. So we move the eggs to the inventory store, which I supervise and ensure that the figures the pen supervisors are giving from each pen also tallies with what the inventory officer is recording that she has received before dispatching, before sorting and every other thing. So we must ensure that the figures she is recording tallies with what we are bringing in to our office. Now, after that, we go out for our 1 hour break, which is around 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. which we return latest 2:30. We are back in the pen to observe the flock again to see if they are okay, if there is anyone that needs to be removed to take into the isolation center, or if the water is still flowing, if the medication we added in the morning has finished. So we also observe that, checking their nipples and all that, to ensure that these birds have both water and feed, and also ensure the even distribution of feed at that time. So by 3:30, we are all back in the pen again to do what? The second picking of eggs, and to also prepare our feed, arrange the feed, weigh the feeds for what? The next feeding, which is by 4 o'clock. So by 4 o'clock, if the weather is accurate, the weather is fair enough, we feed the birds by 4 o'clock. So after feeding the birds, we move the eggs, the second production, back to what? The inventory. We move it to the inventory, and also reconcile with the inventory officer for the second production, where we also add both the first and second to know the total production for the day. At that point, I also ensure that the mortalities for the day are being disposed for the pen with mortalities. For those with no mortalities here, the guys are free to go. Then the fans and every other thing, if they are on, yes, I'll be the one. I know that at that point, the attendants are leaving, the supervisors are also leaving. Now, I am the supervisor, and practically I double in as the supervisor at that point for the 3 pens, because yes, I'll be the one to ensure that yes, the lights, the fans and every other thing are turned off by 10 p.m. So practically I'm the first to wake up and the last to go to bed. So the life of a senior pen supervisor, it's definitely rosy. It's not an easy one, but it's rosy because it avails you to learning so many things. Now, it doesn't just end with the pen. I also work with the management team, where we also have our meetings, Monday meetings, to review the activities of the previous week, to forecast what we are to do for this week and the next week. Also, to ensure that whatever thing that we've arranged, whatever thing that we had in mind to have done last week, we did it. And to monitor the production, our protocol reviews and all that. So all these are things being done by the senior pen supervisor. Are there challenges and achievements? Definitely there are. Despite the challenges, there have been achievements too. Yeah, there have been. For example, some of the achievements. First and foremost, we've been able to record 93% production, which is not, I wouldn't say it's impossible, because Issa Brand said 96, we made 93, and I believe maybe though anyone watching this video that has made similar production can please comment. We would like to know and how you did it. Yes. So as a team, we've been able to achieve that. Then also to achieve antibiotics free. For over a year now, we've not made use of antibiotics on the farm. We have other things we use, other alternatives to antibiotics, but the use of antibiotics, knowing the health implications, we've not used it for over a year now. Some farms, some persons might doubt and say, is it possible, or are they just saying it because they want to make a video? But no, it's possible. We've done that. And our eggs, we are proud to say that we give out antibiotics-free eggs to the society. Now, in terms of achievement, again, personal one, yes, I won the award for the most outstanding team player. Also, for the pen when we were using the antibiotics, the first 1 year we made use of antibiotics, but later on we saw that yes, there could be a shift. So I was the first. Yes, I won the pen without the use of antibiotics for the longest period of time. My team and I also won that when I was the pen supervisor of pen 2. I won that. Then also doubling in for pen 3, still maintaining that. Since they came into, I can boast that they've not used antibiotics after the first phase. The first 16 weeks when they just arrive as point of lay, we give them antibiotics just for preventive measures. After that, we've not been using antibiotics again. So that to me is an achievement. Then also being able to manage his attendants. Yeah. Working with first 6, later on to 8, which is 14. Now having 12 persons in pen 3 alone. So about 25 persons, working with them, controlling them, being able to know when to discipline, to encourage. Yes, it has toughened me up. Then it has also exposed me towards personnel management. Then working with my superiors, observing them make and take decisions, business-wise, management-wise, even personnel management too, has also helped me. It has improved my skills in terms of how to manage, to organize. So practically, I can say I can go anywhere, any poultry farm, to even manage the farm without having any difficulties. Now, above all, is the skill and knowledge I've gained over the years. Petros Farm, I can say Petros Farm is, apart from my industrial training during my 400 level when we went for industrial training, yes, my first layer experience, real layer experience, was with Petros Farm. Before coming here, I was working in a broiler farm and I was like, if you give me broiler and layer, definitely I will go for broiler because they are the short lifespan and everything. But now, that has changed. I will definitely go for layer production because of so many things I've seen, the profitability of the business. Yes, it's quite capital intensive, but I know it's also highly profitable. And the challenges with broiler farm, definitely I've seen the challenges with broiler farm and that of layer farm. So yes, I've gained a lot of experience being able to merge the practical knowledge with the theoretical knowledge I had in school. So it's a great thing. It's a great thing. So what would I have to say concerning Petros Farm? Yes, as a senior pen supervisor of Petros Farm, yes, I've really gained a lot, and I am very, very happy, proud of being part of a team. Yes, Team Petros. We're called Team Petros because we know we are geared towards transforming lives, families, and communities. So I've learned a lot, and I wouldn't say I've lost anything, no, rather I've gained a lot. And whoever is coming to be part of this team will definitely appreciate the team is coming to join, because you will not just be working here to receive pay, but you will definitely learn a lot. Yes, and you meet friends like Norma. Yeah, so if you meet friends like this, see how beautiful she is. Yes, you meet friends like this. So yeah, I think you've seen the life of a senior pen supervisor. So one of the busybody you meet in Petros Farm. Yes, the busybody. Look at her now. Look at that, the busybody. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.
Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Nice word.